Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Caleb Rodan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon by talking about the movies, shows, programs, theme parks, whatever, I guess. So, the film I'm talking about today, The Three Musketeers. Yeah, okay, this was not the only time where Disney had done their own version of this story. They've done it quite a few times already, and this is one of them, a live action version of the story, I guess. So here we are. And yes, I'm reviewing a movie that has Charlie Sheen in it, a Disney movie. Yeah, this could probably be one of those rare times so I'm actually going to review one of his movies. So, and yes, it's on Disney Plus. So if you have this streaming service, it's already available. So just thought I'd let you know. All right, but yeah, this film is available on Disney Plus, by the way, in case you're wondering, and it's also on my to-do list. I know technically it's a notebook, but I'm calling it a damn to-do list because I have so much stuff to talk about, and this movie right here is one of them. All right, open up this bitch. Okay, let me see. All right, scratch off the list. All right, anyway, as usual, I have to talk about the plot, so let's just dig into it, shall we? So here we go. So in this grand, adventurous type of a movie, yeah, we get to see the Three Musketeers, and let's just say it takes place in a time period, I guess. Of course, and there's this individual that heads to Paris to join the Musketeers. But however, there's this individual that pretty much let's say gets in the way and does some bad stuff. So yeah, the basic idea here is that it does center around the adventures of this individual on his quest to join up to the Three Musketeer characters, of course, and becoming a Musketeer and whatnot. Would this be a successful mission or not? You have to see the film, of course. This, of course, is a loosely based story, of course, on the books a book, I should say. By the way, I have not read the book or books or whatever like stories will contain these characters because I never read them. So yeah, the thing is that I can't tell you if this film is actually faithful or not. But from what I've heard, it's loosely based upon the stories with these characters and whatnot. So I don't know if that's true because, like I said, I never read the book or anything else involving these characters. So I'm just gonna review this as a movie because it's a movie. I know I keep saying that when it comes to book adaptations. Those, yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there, folks. So I'm just looking at this movie through the idea that is I'm looking through the lens of a movie because it's a movie, like I said. So just keep that out there. But anyway, as I was saying, of course, there's gonna be a bad guy. There's gonna be a villain in the story, of course among other things that's going to be getting in the way, its own struggles and whatnot. Well, this is supposed to be an adventure movie anyway, so of course you have to throw action, some comedy and whatnot, some peril, which this movie does has. But yeah, for what it's worth, I thought this film was decent, I guess. It's a pretty long one, and yeah, just keep that in mind, folks. And yeah, my expectations for this movie weren't exactly high, really. So because of the fact I didn't know what to expect, and as if it wasn't obvious enough, I wasn't exactly the biggest fan of the Musketeers. Yes, I know. There's a fan base for these characters. I'm not trying to insult the fan base by any means, but I'm just trying to view this, like I said a moment ago, as a movie. So I wasn't exactly sure what to expect, really. Maybe some vague idea, perhaps, but that's about it, I guess. Yeah, I know that there's been people out there who didn't enjoy this movie. Yeah, like that stopped me before from liking a movie or not. But of course, I'm going through my 2 cents into this. So what I can say is that it's decent. I didn't hate it really. I mean, granted, I was never a fan of Charlotte Sheen anyway, like at all. So this will be one of the few times where I'll talk about him. And and by the way, there's an actual comic book adaptation that's based on the movie. And yes, again, I have not read it like at all. I just thought I would throw that out there for anyone that's a fan of the movie and you didn't happen to know that. So yeah, if you're a fan of the film or just a fan of the story in general, I would say I guess check it out. I guess if you can find it. So yeah, I guess that's pretty cool. Would I ever do it again? I don't know. We'll see. I was not even planning to review one of these movies. I literally just randomly selected this movie on Disney Plus. Hey, Three Musketeers. Click. That's it. I didn't really put any effort into selecting what movie to watch on there. I just randomly picked. At random. Out of sheer randomness, I just selected this movie to watch it. So there's that. I didn't even see who was cast in this movie really. But okay, whatever. Yeah, I went to the whole Razzie Awards kind of a thing. And yeah, that actually did happen. But if I'm going to be blunt here, I have to look at that with being suspicious because honestly, maybe it's just me, I guess. I didn't think the film was that bad, really. I'm probably the minority in this, but I'm one of those few people that actually did enjoy this film right here. And even though, despite the fact that, yeah, the ratings weren't exactly all that great, so what the hell do I know, right? Whatever. So anyway, but yeah, altogether, I can say that the acting is decent, the music, the film, the story is fine, I guess. I could have watched worse, and I have watched worse. So I don't know if you don't count that for anything, whatever. But yeah, like I said, this movie's fine. It's okay. And I can say that, yeah, it does have its moments. It does have its, adventure feel, which Disney's known for, of course. So I can see why this movie is in there. So, of course. Anyway, I'll give this film an overall rating of a 6.8 out of 10. It gets a 6.8 out of 10 for me. And of course, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah, later.